used to work in the prison for 20 years as a chaplain, as a youth chaplain. And the lads in prison used to say, why do you live on the quadrant? It's the worst place to live in Hull. It's Beirut, hell on earth. Who would want to live there? So I thought, well, Jesus would. We started the work probably 32 years ago. We've been here now 20 years. When you think of the basic human need of house, shelter, safety, community, relationship, friendship, from the smallest to the largest thing of all, we try and provide that. 2 days a week now we do the food larder. If people are isolated, they can just telephone and we'll actually create a food parcel and take it to them. But most people we do hope would come and collect, and that helps us to build a relationship with them as well.
For me, it's about sharing God's love in action, trying to be kind, trying to be thoughtful, and not just letting them come in and get food, but it's allowing us to be able to get to know people and just have little chats with them. And you know, we even get to know what they like and what they don't like, so food-wise. So we say, oh, we've got this for you today, John, or we've got this for you today, so-and-so. Yeah, I know that you like this. Would you like some flowers? Yes, please. For us, it's been those random acts of kindness that we've been very fortunate to have flowers given to us from Marks and Spencer's, and being able to take those round to houses and to give them to people that we've seen people crying and be so overwhelmed with just receiving a bunch of flowers, and some saying, nobody's ever given me flowers before.
The swap shop is, most people would think of it as a charity shop, but charity shops are usually trying to make money for their good cause. We are more about helping people desperately in need. So the charity shop or swap shop is where people can come and take stuff, or even swap stuff if they choose to. If they've got something to give, they can take something in exchange. If you imagine somebody coming out of homelessness, absolutely nothing, somebody's got absolutely nothing, completely lost hope, no real hope in their life, need some help and support, what do they need? From a knife and a fork to a cup and a saucer, right through to a fridge freezer, we will try and help them to get back on their feet.
Our primary aim and our primary focus is to help those most in need of essential items of furniture. People that are sort of fleeing domestic violence, people that are coming out of homelessness, people that are recovering from drug addiction, alcohol addiction, and asylum seekers as well. Anybody that gets a new home is in real desperate need of essential items, so something to sit on, something to sleep on, something to cook with, something to keep your food cold, you know, all the basics that I think we take for granted so often. And there's a lot of people that tend to come, they have nothing, they're just trying to get on their feet.
It's all about relationship. It's key is relationship. So whether that's integrating the international people into the community, because we have lots of international people coming. So it's for us, it's all about community welfare and bringing Christ into the centre of that. Us as a church the leading light in the community.
It brings people together on the estate. There's a lot of poverty. It just helps people out, and it makes the community come together more and things like that, you know. It's changed my life completely. I started about 5 years ago. I came to volunteer a few hours a week. I was in a bad situation in my life, depressed, mental health. I lost my family, drinking, drugs, things like that. It's changed my life completely, and I now work here full time.
We could give hundreds, if not thousands, of testimonies over 30 odd years we've been here, from those that are basically suicidal. When you lose hope, then you've lost basically everything. And when I think of some of the individuals that have been helped, and I see now the transformation. So I'm talking about drug barons being transformed and no longer drug barons and living a clean life, maybe not a Christian life. So that kind of transformation, when you see a massive transformation in the individual or a family, and certainly in the community. So I think Jesus is the answer, and it's how do we communicate Jesus as being the hope of the world, the future, the light of the world. We try and communicate that through everyday activity, through living with people. That's the key for me. It's about living amongst people, just like Jesus living amongst us.